Welcome back to the Landlord Profitability Playbook series. I'm Chris McAllister with ROOST Real Estate Company, and today we're covering our final play, Profitability Play Number 8, Keep Your Why in Mind. This is the foundation that everything else is built on. Your why determines whether you'll push through the tough times, make smart long-term decisions, and stay committed when things get challenging. Without a clear why, real estate investing becomes just another way to make money instead of a path to the life you really want. Download the scorecard linked in the description below, and let's examine the 4 stages and discover what's really driving your real estate journey. If you're in the reacting stage, you watched a late-night infomercial on TV and jumped into investing with both feet. It seemed like a great way to get rich quick. This is where many real estate journeys begin, with unrealistic expectations and get-rich-quick fantasies. Maybe you saw a seminar advertisement promising financial freedom in 90 days, or you watched someone on TV talking about making millions in real estate with no money down. You jumped in because it seemed easy and fast. The infomercials made it look like you could buy properties, rent them out, and immediately start collecting passive income without much work or expertise required. Your why was simple. You wanted to get rich quick. You thought real estate was a shortcut to wealth that didn't require the slow, steady approach of traditional investing or building a career. The problem with this why is that it's not deep enough to sustain you through the real challenges of real estate investing. When you hit your first major repair bill, difficult tenant, or vacancy period, you don't have a compelling reason to push through. You didn't think about why you wanted to be rich or what you'd do with the wealth. You just saw dollar signs and jumped in without understanding what real estate investing actually requires. This shallow motivation leads to poor decisions, shortcuts, and ultimately disappointment when reality doesn't match the infomercial promises. In the surviving stage, you thought your rental properties would supplement your income today. That was why you got into this in the first place. Your why was practical and immediate. You needed more income to cover your current expenses or improve your current lifestyle. Maybe you wanted to pay off debt, cover your kids' activities, or just have more breathing room in your monthly budget. You saw real estate as a way to add a few $100s per month to your income without dramatically changing your lifestyle or career. You thought it would be like getting a part-time job, but with assets that would appreciate over time. This seemed reasonable and achievable. You weren't looking to get rich quick. You just wanted some extra income to make life easier today. The challenge is that this why is focused on short-term needs rather than long-term vision. When real estate investing gets difficult or requires significant time investment, it's hard to justify the effort for just a few $100s a month. You might start questioning whether the hassle is worth the modest income increase, especially when you could probably make the same money with a simpler side hustle that doesn't involve tenants, repairs, and vacancy periods. Without a bigger vision driving you, it's easy to get discouraged when the reality of real estate investing doesn't immediately improve your current financial situation as much as you hoped. If you're in the muscling stage, you heard about people just like you making a killing in real estate. You didn't want to miss out. Your primary income keeps you afloat. Your why was driven by FOMO, fear of missing out. You saw other people succeeding in real estate and didn't want to be left behind. You heard stories of regular people building wealth through rentals, and you wanted to be part of that success. You jumped in because you didn't want to look back in 10 years and regret not taking action when you had the chance. You saw real estate as an opportunity that might not be available forever. Your primary income is stable and covers your bills. So real estate isn't about survival, it's about opportunity. You can afford to invest because your basic needs are met, but you want to build something bigger. The challenge with this why is that it's reactive rather than proactive. You're investing because other people are doing it, not because you have a clear vision of what you want to accomplish. When real estate gets tough, you might start questioning whether it's really worth it, since you don't technically need the income. You're muscling through because you don't want to be a quitter, but you're not driven by a compelling personal vision. This can lead to mediocre results because you're not fully committed. You're investing, but not with the passion and dedication that creates exceptional returns. In the succeeding stage, your ultimate goal is an annuity you can count on in good times and bad. Real estate is essential to your diversified portfolio. This is where your why becomes powerful and sustainable. You're not investing for quick money or because everyone else is doing it. You're building a long-term wealth strategy that will provide security and freedom for decades to come. You understand that real estate is one piece of a diversified investment strategy designed to create an annuity, reliable income that will support your lifestyle regardless of economic conditions, job changes, or market fluctuations. Your why is deeply personal and long-term focused. Maybe you want to retire early, provide for your family's future, create generational wealth, or have the freedom to pursue your passions without worrying about money. You see real estate as essential because it provides inflation protection, tax advantages, and income that stocks and bonds can't match. You're not gambling or speculating, you're systematically building wealth. This why sustains you through challenges because you're focused on the long-term outcome rather than short-term difficulties. When you have a major repair or difficult tenant, you handle it professionally because you know it's just part of building your long-term security. You make decisions based on what will serve your ultimate goals rather than what's easiest or most profitable in the moment. This leads to better properties, better tenants, and ultimately the reliable income stream you're building toward. So, what's your real why? Are you chasing quick money, looking for extra income, following the crowd, or building long-term security? Your WHY determines everything else: how you select properties, how you treat tenants, how you handle challenges, and whether you'll ultimately succeed. Next up is our concluding video of the series, and it's all about putting the 8 profitability plays into action. Thanks for watching, and remember, your real estate success starts with knowing your why